come to you today with a video about Shakeology, but I didn't want to do the normal, like, Shakeology is good for you, it's got all this great stuff in it, okay? Because honestly, if you wanted to know what's in it, you'll look at the back and you'll go through and like research what it is. You're going to do that with any shake, right? So those are the things that you can do on your own. This is the thing that I found. Because I did. I went through and I looked at Shakeology, every single ingredient, made a spreadsheet. I'll put it below. But it's not just the ingredients, okay? The ingredients are great, don't get me wrong. They, again, I didn't want to get into this. Prebiotics, probiotics, amino acids, and it breaks it down as to what is each thing, and some of the foods I've never heard of. But what it's done is brought its ingredients to a new level. And I want to explain why I say that and what I mean. So one of the creators, his name's Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy? Yeah, I believe that's it. The guy is, I've met him, I've heard him speak about it. First of all, he does not do this for the fame. Like, this guy cracks me up. He's not funny. Like, I mean, he is, because he's very, like, it is what it is, I'll tell you about it, but he's not a professional speaker. He goes out to these places and he finds these ingredients. He checks these farms, every single ingredient, and the checking process is so intense that he will discontinue an ingredient if he feels like the farm is A, gonna run out of their crop, or B, not meeting the standards. So he's very blunt about that, but he checks these farms, and that is why all these ingredients come from all different farms, and a lot of them are not in the United States, because some of these ingredients you cannot grow in the United States. Any of the temperatures or climates, you can't do that. So to get organically certified is super expensive and really hard. In these foreign countries, a lot of them cannot find them. So he finds these farmers and checks it, tests it, their soil, everything, and he makes sure they're to a standard. Now, don't get me wrong, you gotta trust him. I trust him, I trust the company, but not only him, it goes through at least a three-step checking process once it is turned into a powder, I believe. Once the batch is made, each bag's tested, and then before it's shipped. It's just some crazy process. And here's the thing again, I get it, it's expensive. That is part of what you're paying for, is the checking system, where these ingredients come from, the expertise. And you could get all these ingredients into your daily, I don't know how you would, like, you could try and eat all of these ingredients or eat all of the types of food that would fill all these, but it'd be a ridiculous amount of food, okay? It's already raw food, powderized, that they made taste good with some organic cane sugar. I get it. They added some cane sugar, but it would taste like not that great, right? Because there's like mushrooms in it and stuff. So I'm not trying to say that Shakeology is for you. What I'm trying to say is that know that it's above standards, certain standards. Even though it's not stamped organic, it has amazing standards. And if you can do that kind of research on your own shake and prove that you know where the ingredients come from, or you know that whoever stamped it is telling the truth, because you know how organic goes now too, guys. You can't just have it stamped once. You never know if it really is organic. And I get what I'm saying. You shouldn't just trust me. You shouldn't. Go do the research, because seriously, that is where you have to come up with your own statement. And I get the whole not trusting people or trusting ingredients and things like that. But because I've met this guy, I've heard him talk, I've watched the videos, I've read up, I went through the bag on the nutritional counts and ingredients and researched the names, that I was like, what does that mean? And everything like that. I can tell you Shakeology is the one that I pick. It's brought my whole body to a new level, and the reason I say that is because it's filled in those gaps that I didn't have, because I've always eaten well, but it fills in those gaps that I wasn't getting because I couldn't get those kinds of food from the foreign countries, right? So it's filling in those gaps to make my metabolism run optimally, my blood circulation run great, my cardiac system run great, my nervous system, it affects every single system of your body. Digestive system, holy moly, that's like a whole new world for you. So what I just want to say is just try it. Try it for a month. It's a bottom of the bag guarantee, and I'm sure you've heard it if you've done any research, but if you don't like it and you've tried the whole bag, send an empty bag back. They will refund you. I'm telling you, just do it. Just try it. I've had a lot of people say that they've found a good comparison, and that's great if you found a good comparison. But do you know where their ingredients come from? Are you able to find the information you need to know to see if it's comparable? Because that's the difference right there. You can compare numbers all day long. I get it. You can compare the back of bags all day long. But once you try things for a consistent amount of time, you can't just try it one day, and be able to know how you feel different and perform different on a daily basis, that right there is research, right? And then also if you're able to really know where your ingredients come from and if you trust the person who makes it. So I guess I just want to challenge you. Go ahead. I'm sure I'm going to get negatives on this post and things like that, but I just want to say I've done some research and I can't compare all others to mine, so I get that. I'm not saying that I would compare and check everyone else's. I'm just saying, have you checked yours? You know what I mean? Like, I checked mine, and it's everything that I want. So go ahead and check yours, and let me know. I mean, I'd love to hear, but Shakeology is for me, and if you guys want to know more about it, just ask. I'll put a link down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.